What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Are you experienced, Cody, Tommy? Glad everybody's in the house this morning. I got a pretty good topic for you, I think. Um, I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Boy, my hair is doing some weird stuff in the back there. Okay, good. Ooh, maybe it's up front. Oh, it's a little weird. It's okay, though. Gordon, what's up, man? Good to see you. Glad everybody's dropping in and dropping by for this early morning live stream. And the reason we have such an early morning live stream is because I got a lot to do today. Texas, my man, how are you? Good to see you. I am so happy that all of you are here. There's Jason. Jason wants a wrench for the first time. And well, he didn't want, he said he would. So we're going to add him as a moderator and let him get his feet wet in the moderation. Today's topic is having a relationship with Thailand, and we're going to be talking about that. One hungry traveler. Good morning, Jeremy. How are you? I'm great. Ray, what's up, man? When you going to hook up with a local chick and do more wife? That's a good question. Good morning, Roger. Stuck in Florida. It's so good to see you, man. Thanks so much for stopping by. I have invited my friend Maggie. Cool. Oh, is that the girl that's got the blog? You can put her the link to her channel up here if you want to. I think, and the link to yours. I'm pretty sure I subscribed to your channel too. Are you experienced? If I didn't, I will. Good morning, Victor. Joe. What's up, my brother from another mother? What's up, Joe? Good to see you, man. Green Army, my man in the house, Troy G. Make it a live one. Good morning, JC. Yes, sir, Troy G. Good to see you. Glad everybody's here, following in. A few people coming. And I'm just going to kind of let everybody get in here. Let's start talking about the topic, man, because when I say having a relationship with Thailand, a lot of people get confused. They get confused about what I mean by that. They think I mean having a relationship with a woman, which we would definitely talk about throughout this live stream here. Hey, Donnie, good to see you. So the first thing I want to talk about is where I'm living at in Bangkok, where I moved to in Bangkok. So I am in I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. Hey, Lee, good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping by. Much appreciated. I'm living in the I'm going to call it Plat. It's spelled Phlat and slash the Pink Lao area in that area of Bangkok. So I'm near the river. And there's going to be some river videos coming today for sure. So that is kind of the general location of where I'm living at in Bangkok, in case any of you come by and want to see me. Also, I met with, hey, KJ, good morning. Also, I met with a subscriber last night, Mr. James. We all know James from the channel here. I met with him. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. It's so good to be in Bangkok and be able to meet with you guys. It's so easy. I just met him after I got off work. Mr. James, I can't pronounce his last name. Can't do it. Maybe he'll pop in on the live stream. Yeah, down by the river, Green Army. That's right. You would have fun in the Jeep. Sally would have fun around here, brother. His Jeep is named Sally, in case you guys wonder where I get that reference from. But I do have to tell you that Cody in Texas says in a van. Yeah, I hear you, bro. It's really good to see you guys carrying on a chat within the chat, and I am so glad. Maggie's Journey. Hi, Maggie. Good to see you. Maggie has a great channel about traveling rural Thailand. Check it out, please, guys. Absolutely. That's awesome because I am not going to be covering rural Thailand for a long time. Thanks for showing up, Maggie. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, it's always good to have new people in the chat. Now, my drink. This is hydration powder and some kind of vitamin C tablet. And sorry, it's kind of gross. Hair in my mouth. Anyway, and something else. Oh, probiotic powder. That's what it is. Let's see. Prince, what's up, Prince? 90 Day Fiance. You watching Tim? I talked to Tim, or I messaged him last week, and we're talking about some things. Try to get something started with him if I can. He's getting ready to start a podcast, and I'm excited for him. Let's see. Maggie's Journey says it's 8 a.m. in Thailand here. Yes, it is early. Cody, Maggie's getting subscribers. That's good. Go over and check it out for sure. And definitely welcome to DoMoreLife, Maggie. This is the drama-free family, not family channel, but a family that we have in here. So we're looking forward to having you and more people coming on in. Maybe heading over into December. That's awesome, man. Beach Hunter, what's up? Hope to meet you in November. You will. Victor says, sub Maggie. Cool, man. We are definitely a community here and a family. So let's begin. I told you guys kind of where I'm living in Bangkok. Let's talk about trust first thing with the relationship here in Thailand. And trust goes and extends beyond. Hello, Mega from St. Thomas Island. Good to see you. Do you trust the people? Do you trust the government? And do you trust your employer if you work here? So those are things that you need to consider when you are making a decision of whether or not you want to come to Thailand. Very, very, very important, because there's a lot of red tape to jump through here if you're going to work here. It's just something that you either get used to or you don't. Do you have the patience for it? Do you not have the patience for it? That's something that only you can decide. So I would say probably best that you take a real long, hard look at what kind of trust you're going to have in Thailand. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is to talk to people who actually live in Thailand, work in Thailand, have been here for a while, that kind of thing. KD, what's up, man? Good morning from Boracay. I hear you. That's one place I never got to go to that I always wanted to. Gordon says, give us a tour of your estate. I can't, man. Can't do that yet. Because number one, my room still looks like a hurricane hit it because I'm still moving in. David says, morning, Jeremy. Good morning, David. 3 a.m. here in Sweden. Just started work. 12 degrees. Woo, gotta go. Just drive to the airport. Okay, man. Take care. Have a good day, David. Good to see you, man. Roger's talking to Maggie. Okay. Cody says, yeah, I'm going for a Boracay visit someday. I'll probably go back there eventually at some point in my life for sure. Finances. Finances is another huge topic when it comes to trusting in Thailand. We see right now the value of the baht appreciating, and we wonder, is that going to have a long-term impact? Is this going to be a short-term thing? What's really going to happen? We don't know really what's going to happen. So you have to consider that. Also, you must have a good budget with your finances. So you must have your budget together before you come here for vacation, work, or to live/retire. And if you guys are enjoying the content so far, please hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate it very much. Albie Abroad says, I just downloaded Thai visa form online. Gonna apply on Monday. Good for you, buddy. Good for you, man. Thai Guy Brian says, I have made a lot of friends from Thailand, both Thai and foreign, beautiful people and good people if you meet the right people. That is absolutely correct, Thai. I've been very fortunate at my new job. We have some good people there, some really good people. Very much appreciated. Katie says, I thought PP Island was amazing. This place is something else. I've never been to either one, but I'm going to get there. You better believe I'm going to get there. What's up, Ross? Alerts are late for me. Ross has a channel, guys. It's called Ross in Rayong. He is starting to put up some videos over there. You can go check him out and sub to his channel if you feel so inclined. He's going to be doing, well, I'll let him tell you what he's going to be doing. Robert says, who have liked to meet you, just retired, headed to Naga City Fields. Naga City. I've heard of Naga City. Cody says, Ross, good Big C video. Yep, Texas Wildcat. I like Ross's channel so far. Cool, man. I figured you would. He got some good practice for sure. There's a link to Ross's channel. Our experience just threw up. Stuck in Florida says, Roger McGee. Oh, she's talking about Maggie. Or he's talking about Maggie, excuse me. The best vlog ever. Thanks, bro. Roger McGee is giving the thumbs up. Cool, man. I appreciate it very much. relationships with men or women, whatever your preference is, you have to tread very lightly and slowly over here. Remember, you are playing on their field. So when you come to a place like Thailand or anywhere really in Southeast Asia, remember, guys and girls, but this is I have mostly guys on this channel that are sub to this channel. So please remember that you are playing on somebody else's home turf when you come to Thailand or to Southeast Asia, anywhere. And the rules don't apply the same as they do in the West, I assure you. Enough with the pinto beans and cornbread, Cody. Make me hungry every morning. That's my Teespring store. Are you experienced? That's true. You can throw up any other links that you feel are relevant. That'll be fine. Thank you for the thumbs up, Maggie. Appreciate that very much. What is your main purpose for being here? Ask yourself what really is your main purpose for coming, because there are going to be trials and tribulations, and there are going to be hard times. Don't care how much money you have. Doesn't really matter. There's going to be that up and down, and there's going to be people you meet that got it. That's it, Albie. That pretty much sums it up. You have to remember that you're just a visitor in someone else's home when you come to Thailand or anything like that. Cody says, I want cheap peace. LOL. Cody, he makes me laugh. What link we got there? That's the PayPal link. That's always up if you want to contribute to the channel. This is not a donation channel. Any contributions made via Super Chat or PayPal always go towards equipment and or making the content itself. I had this discussion with James last night. We were talking about it, and he got a much better understanding, and I got a much better understanding of his views on some of the things before. Victor says, you are not in Kansas anymore. Leave your own prejudice and expectation behind. That is very good. Gordon says, what the heck happened to CC? I don't know what happened. I have no clue, man. Nobody's told me anything. Beach Hunter says, okay, Ross is getting subs. That's good. Chuck, what's up? Good to see you. Good morning, man. Or good evening, I should say to you. A little dry mouth there. Green Army says, learned a lot of tips. That's good. Addie, what's up, Addie? Everybody's shouting out to Ross. Cool. I'm glad everybody's enjoying his channel. That's good. He'll pick up some subs and hopefully get some watch time and get himself monetized and make a good YouTuber. We hope. Secondly, I got two more points I want to make. If you want to live here, be prepared for the red tape. And the red tape is, you got to be ready for all the government stuff. You got to be ready to make 90-day check-ins. You got to be ready. If you're going to work here, especially, you have to be ready for the ups and downs that come with employment, right? So you kind of have to be ready for the hidden stuff that comes with the non-B visa and getting the work permit. You need to make sure you know the rules. There's James, just talking about you, buddy. James and I met last night, and it was wonderful to meet him. Had such a great conversation, and I was so happy to get to meet him. There's Frank, whose email I still send that email again, Frank, because it either got lost in translation somewhere or I looked for it yesterday. I had some downtime to look for your email. Please send it again because I am so sorry. I promise you, as soon as it comes up, I will read it. Cody says, think of how when we've seen foreigners here in the U.S., it takes them a while to meet people, get settled in, learn to live. We aren't any different. I think absolutely we're not. James says he is having breakfast. Good for you, bud. And he is really enjoying his vacation too, by the way, guys. He made a good plan and he's doing great. Chuck says, I'm ready to fly out tomorrow. Good for you, man. I take it you're headed to the fields. So safe travels by all means. Let's see. Safe travels, Chuck. Yes, definitely safe travel. James says, call me about river trip later. Okay, I can do that, James. I'm not sure if we're going today or tomorrow, but I can definitely do that. That's not a problem at all. No big issue. And the last major topic I had on here that I wanted to talk about as far as forming a relationship with Thailand is where you're going to live. That would include cities like, for example, here are three cities that I've spent a lot of time in: Rayong, Bangkok, and Pattaya. And there are vast differences in all three of those cities. Um, Rayong is a more rural area, even though it's a fairly large city. It's still what I would consider to be rural. It's rural. Not a lot of people there speak English, which is one thing I have definitely noticed about being back in Bangkok is there's a lot more English speaking going on in Bangkok. Prince says, JC, do you follow Nick Nimmin? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Uh huh. Nick Nimmin, he is a YouTube social media. He lives in Bangkok? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I had no idea about that, but yeah, I follow Nick. Big city, medium city, small city. Yep. So Bangkok's going to be your large, super large city. It's going to be the New York of Thailand. It's not that big. It's not as populous as New York, but first pay. No, that wasn't PayPal. Sorry, guys. That was a message. What was I saying? Oh, it's Prince says yes, he wants to have coffee when I go get over there. Good for you, man. Meet him, learn all his tips, and then tell him I want to meet him. Nick's definitely very good at growing a channel. I think I saw a tweet this morning. He just hit 450,000 subscribers. Took him about, I think, 5 years, but still, it all paid off in the end. There is if you're talking about Nick Nimmin, that's the name of his channel, I think. So if you want to go to Pattaya, for example, there's a lot to do outside of the nightlife there, but generally speaking, people that go there on vacation or go there and stay there for any amount of time, short amounts of time, are usually there for the nightlife. And that's understandable, because that's kind of what Pattaya is built around. I mean, if you think about it, it's almost purely a tourist town, unless you go over towards the dark side, which is much less touristy. It's more we love Pattaya. Chuck, Are You Experienced, and I had a great time in Pattaya, and we really enjoyed ourselves. I think it was 2 weekends in a row or 3 or 4 days in a row. It was good, man. I don't have any sailboat charters out of Pattaya, Victor. I can tell you a private boat, but not any sailboats. Prince says, I want to visit the temples around Pattaya. Yeah, you can do that. That's good. Smoking Joe's. If you go to Pattaya, be sure you go by Smoking Joe's and make sure you eat there, because they have some really good food, especially if you're looking for Western food. They have a great menu there. So living in Rayong, to me, more boring than living in Bangkok. Chuck, absolute rock man, is the absolute best boating guy there. I agree. Chuck, and if Richard was on here, he would probably agree with you too. I absolutely agree. If you guys don't know who Rockman is, just go to my search function on my channel and type in Rockman, and you will find the videos on him. He is a private boat charter. Texas says, do you have any opinions on dark side of Pattaya or Kamala? I've never been to Kamala. I have been to the dark side, and I thought it was peaceful myself. A friend of mine lives over there. Actually, a couple friends of mine live over in the dark side, so it's pretty peaceful, really. Nothing big. Albie says, Nick Nimmons sent me a DM when I was in Chiang Mai to meet up with him at Maya Mall, but I had really bad food poisoning. Oh, that's terrible, man. Good YouTuber, really good YouTuber for sure. So living in Rayong, if you're looking for retirement, that's probably a good spot for you. That's one reason I think Ross enjoys it so much. it's a great place to retire. Nothing bad to say about the town itself or whatever. It's just not for me. Cody says, Prince, something about being. Oh, he's talking to Prince. Okay. Let's see. We enjoy the island videos. Green Army said, yeah, I put together a little short snippet yesterday in case you guys didn't see it. It's only like 3 minutes long. Just a little highlight, little music. Some of the traveling I've done since I've been here in Thailand. I thought it was, something to just kind of keep people's interest peaked a little bit, that kind of thing. And then there's Bangkok again. So, if you want to live in a big city, you want access to everything, then Bangkok's your place in Thailand. I mean, if you want to experience, and Bangkok has its own set of nightlife. Don't get me wrong. I haven't experienced any of it yet, but there is some nightlife here for sure. And from what I understand, there's a lot. So that's it. Those are the points that I wanted to make. So now we'll go to the chat and we can just conversate from this point forward. If you guys are in here and enjoying the content, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Texas says, don't want the craziness of Pattaya or Bangkok, but not in the middle of nowhere either, about 30 minutes from a city. Now, I understand that. That makes sense. Maggie's Journey says, I will only watch and see opinion from you guys about this topic to get some idea about the relationship. Cool. Victor says, he's talking to Jason. Green Army, Bangkok looks interesting, Jeremy. It is. Tommy says, how was your first week? Great question. First week has been absolutely exhausting. I thought last night after a full week of work, I was going to be completely exhausted and sleep like a baby. Turns out I had some kind of stomach ache last night and it was just bad. Didn't sleep very well, but have a lot planned today and I'm looking forward to that for sure. I think it's going to be a very interesting day. I don't know exactly what all we're going to do. I do know I'm going to a friend who's in town and we're going to be shooting a hotel review and having some lunch. Victor, thank you for getting the super chat started. Thank you very much, sir. A couple beers on me. I don't drink, Victor, but I will definitely have a couple Coca-Colas and maybe some Oshi tea on you for sure. Thank you very much for starting the day off, brother. I appreciate that more than you could possibly imagine. And remember, all super chats and PayPals go toward the content of this channel. They do not go toward paying my rent or bills or anything else. Cody says relationships in Thailand seem to move fast there, which Western men aren't used to. That's true. They do move very, very fast. I recently became completely single again, just simply because I haven't heard back from the girl in over a month now. So I'm assuming she's moved on. And I started to use dating apps here, and it's just click, 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 fast. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go on a date right now, but maybe that'll change in a couple weeks. Maggie is my hero. She helping the people in her small village fill out paperwork and allows people to get 1,000 baht from the government. Awesome. That's awesome. Stuck in Florida says Cody in Texas, even faster in the Philippines. Yeah, that's kind of true. Prince says, okay, we're getting, there's Alaskan snowbird picker. Can you do walking tours of Bangkok? Of course. Before I do that, I have to get a new gimbal because the gimbal that I had died. It went bye-bye on me, and I'm not used to gimbals dying on me, so it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, there will be walking tours coming up. We're going to do some King Power Glass Bottom Sky Walk. That is definitely on the agenda. I'm assuming you're talking about the weird looking building with the that you walk out on the glass and you can look down. I think that's what you're talking about. And that is definitely on the agenda of places to shoot. Gordon says, I wish you never mentioned OCT. Now I'm hooked on it. I know, man. It's so good. It's so good. It's just like delicious. I can't explain it. It's some really good stuff, and I really enjoy it. but it's like 20 baht for a small bottle and 25 for the big bottle. So it's a little on the pricey side, I guess you would say. I don't really think that, you know, I try to keep it to a minimum is what I try to do. Keep it to a minimum. I've been more into drinking healthier drinks like what I'm drinking right now. Seems to Okay, Frank, I got your email. Just came through. I will read it as soon as this chat's over. There's the first money challenge of the day by Mr. Jason Evans, and we always love Jason because he does things like this. I'll throw out a $20 match challenge. If anyone will contribute $20 via PayPal or Super Chat, then I will match it. Always, guys, remember, if you Super Chat, YouTube takes 30%, so PayPal is the way to go, and there's the link. Are you experienced? Just threw it up. Ross says, got a new beverage for you to try. It's called Monsom, and it's delicious. I will try it. So Jason has thrown out, I'll throw out a $20 match challenge if anybody will contribute 20 via PayPal or Super Chat. There you go, guys. First challenge of the day. We'll see how it goes. We usually have a little, you guys make the money challenges. I don't, as you know, I don't ask for money in these videos. You guys usually make my Saturdays well worthwhile. And I really appreciate that. It definitely keeps the channel going, and it's much appreciated. I really don't know what else to say, but Super Chats and PayPals go a long way for allowing me to bring you this content, because when I go to these places, like we're going to take a riverboat tour today or tomorrow, you know, that's going to cost money. When we go to do the hotel review, that's going to cost money. When we go to do the restaurant reviews, that costs money. So it's always good to have people that value the content on this channel enough to help support it. And I really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. Shout out says, what is the main relationship? There, Lee, thank you so much. $25 from Lee on PayPal. What is the Lee? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And love you for it. And I'm sure you won't mind if I show. I always do this. There you go, guys, right there. I believe that Metro challenge, Jason. I think. In fact, Lee went a little bit over. Thank you so much, Lee. Genuinely appreciate it. What is the main relationship factor that you have with Thailand? Probably the challenge factor would be getting to know the people, and getting to know the culture, learning the culture, learning the food is really where that pretty boy Ruger. What's up, Travel TV? I've been trying to keep up with you, man, but I hadn't had a chance to catch up on your last Instagram. Looks like you're doing good over there in Cambodia, so good for you, buddy. There's Jason's match right there. Thank you so much, Jason. Really appreciate that. Between Lee and Jason and Victor, we have got the day started in terms of monetary anyway, and I really genuinely appreciate that, guys. If you're enjoying the content, give a thumbs up. The relationship with Thailand it was a love-hate. Now it's much more love, because I'm out of Rayong, and Rayong was just not the place to be. It was just not the place for me to be. I'm so much more comfortable here in Bangkok, especially the place I'm living. Let's see. Victor says, okay, I'm out. Time to go and chase a bit. Thanks again. Hope I can see you and visit in Feb. Love to be able to talk to you then. Absolutely, Victor. Just let me know, man. But I hope Travel TV is doing good over in Cambodia. Zap, what's up, man? How are you, bro? Good to see you. Glad you joined the chat. Everybody loves the Zapster. Ross says, I don't have a relationship with Thailand. My wife won't let me have any other relationships. I hear you, man. I don't know how to say that name. Terje? Good morning from Norway. Good morning to you. Wow, somebody from Norway. That's awesome. I don't think I have anybody from Norway subscribed to the channel, so that's cool, man. Awesome, absolutely awesome. Thanks for joining the chat. Welcome. And Cody says, "Are the bleacher cleaner in Bangkok than they are Pattaya?" Oh, the beach is cleaner in Bangkok than they are Pattaya. There aren't really any beaches around here. You have to go to like Cham or Hua Hin or something like that. But to the best of my knowledge, there's not a beach like in Bangkok. I don't think there's a beach in Bangkok. I haven't seen any. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Ross. I don't think there's any actual beaches in Bangkok. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Shout out says, "Are you okay with the air quality being far less healthier than other parts of Thailand for a city?" Yes. I live in the area I live in that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. It's just a little bit like outside of central Bangkok, so it's not too bad. And for some reason, maybe it's the time of year. It's damp and moist, so the air is not that bad at all. Even when I lived here before, it wasn't that bad. I didn't think. I only wore a mask a few days, so it hasn't really been a problem for me yet. But if it is, I will make a video about it. Travel TV says it's a Buddhist holiday in Cambodia today. Oh, cool, man. The last thing I saw this morning was you having breakfast in Cambodia. Tony says, Tony's Travels, $20 PayPal from, can I release that or no? I think that's the guy that I can't release, but thank you so much. The person that just sent that, I genuinely appreciate it. Genuinely appreciate that. Hit the thumbs up, everyone. Absolutely, Jason. Thank you for that. The food in Thailand, Tony's Travel says the food in Thailand is amazing, from the fresh Isan type right through the amazingly ripe African fruit too. Wow, that's great. Yeah, we definitely want exposure on the channel, Jason. Thank you, brother. Street food in Bangkok is amazing. I agree. JC is in a nice neighborhood full of traffic, just like every part of Bangkok. Yep, Ross has seen the place, and I think he approves. Shout out says, "Is there an underground or overground in the cities?" Someone said the BTS in the past. Don't know what that stands for. Yeah, so there's a BTS and MRT, and the MRT goes underground. And the BTS is, I'm pretty sure the BTS is all above ground. I'm not 100% sure. Today is Buddha Day. Stuck in Florida says, okay, 20 cents. Buddha Day, that's just a holiday, I believe. Travel TV says, I'm in a village an hour outside of Phnom Penh. I'm going to document it today. Cool, man. I take it that's that village you were showing maybe yesterday, I think. I usually watch your stuff on Instagram. So I don't know if this person wanted me to include their name, but I'm going to show you the PayPal. Hang on. Can you guys? Yeah, $20 right now. So people are still contributing to the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Really goes a long way and helps out the channel a lot. So thank you guys so much. Let's see. Ross says, I could not live in your apartment, too small, but your building is fantastic. Yeah, love it. All included with rent. Yep, all that stuff's in there, and it's it's a decent building, and I have no quarrels or qualms about it for sure. Texas says the food is one thing I am really looking forward to. Thai food in the U.S. is considered fancy, and even simple Thai fried rice is $8 to $10. That's crazy. A curry is more, and the seafood dishes are crazy. Yeah, I would imagine in the U.S. the price for seafood dishes are crazy. Yeah, no pets allowed for me. That's for sure. Thai food here costs me $15 each total. Man, I'm so glad I don't eat Thai food. Stuck in Florida, Jason said he would match it, so I had to do it. Oh, thank you, bro. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Very much. Very much appreciate that. That goes. I'm telling you, man, those PayPals just they rack up, and there's only such a small percentage, 3%. That's taken, and I cannot tell you guys just how far it goes. I really can't. Let's see. Yeah, we have a cute receptionist. Wow, there's another 20 from Jason. Jason's kicking it out, guys. I'll show you the email as soon as it pops up. Jan said, Jason, thank you so much, bro. Love you, man. I mean it. Jan says, hi, can you explain what your channel is about? Sure. It's kind of a little bit of a variety channel, but basically, we do travel and we do travel education on this channel. And we also do motivational stuff and we do real life stuff. So that's pretty much what it's about. We just kind of keep it light, and we talk about things that are important to life and how to do more life, how to experience a better lifestyle, a better quality of life, and how to travel. There's Jason's match for stuck in Florida. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it very, very much. Love you guys for all the contributions for sure. Let's see. Shout out says, may I ask, what can I expect to pay for a similar accommodation, the same standard of living as goods yourself? Electricity, everything, and all included, you can probably get under 10,000 baht a month. Definitely, I know you can get under 10,000 baht a month. Yeah, Ross, I agree, 100%. Been keeping an eye on that. Let's see. My rent here is not 10,000 baht a month. That's a little bit above my pay grade. Green Army says, are you exercising in the gym? I absolutely have exercised 3 times since I've been here, which is not bad since I've been here a week. So I'm pretty cool with that. Cody says, I have a weakness for cute front desk chicks. Everybody does. Jason says he matched stuck in Florida. Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Tommy says, let's send Jeremy shopping for a gimbal. I'm sending $10.16 soon. Okay. Are you experienced? He's talking to Green Army. Cody, how much is a good gimbal? DJI just released one for, I believe, $119. And there's Tommy's 1016 that just came through. I'll show it to you in a second. So I'm probably going to be buying that this weekend. And of course, the contributions that are coming in, super chats and everything else, are all going to be going towards that purchase, because that's going to allow me to do the walk-in street videos for you guys and live streams for there. There's Tommy's match, or Tommy's 1016 that he said he was going to send. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate that very much, brother. Zap says, hey, Jeremy, I'm heading out for a motorcycle ride in about 15 minutes. So I won't be able to stay on and see, but I will match $100. We'll watch it later and PayPal you then. Hey, man, sounds good. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it very, very much. And Zap says, have a great day, everyone. Okay. Zap, thank you. Thank you again very much. Zap just popped up here one day as in the live stream and kicked out a whole bunch of money for the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, have a great day, Zap, and feel free to come back anytime, bro. Peter says, new to the channel, looking forward to Bangkok vlogs. Well, they're coming. I have some old Bangkok vlogs on this channel, guys. If you go back, remember, when I moved to Thailand, I lived here for the first 5 or 6 weeks I was here. So if you guys want to go back and look, there's a playlist called My First Week in Bangkok, and that will probably take you to all the Bangkok videos on the channel that I made when I first moved here. That was in April and May of 2018. Travel TV says, Jeremy, I wish I could send you some money, but I'm just poor kid. Oh, I understand, man. No worries, dude. No worries. I enjoy watching you on Instagram, dude. It's pretty cool. Do you have a YouTube channel, by the way, or do you put everything on Instagram? Shout out says, thank you for sharing your journey so far. Appreciated, learning a lot. You're very welcome. Shout out. Very welcome. Ross says, shout out, what have you enjoyed the most? That's a good question. Green Army says, I'm going to watch. Shout out says, learning from someone else's perspective is important to have a balanced view on the land of smiles that is Thailand. That's a fair enough point. Fair enough point. I think everybody kind of everybody learns um, in a different way, and I think that YouTube videos are a great way for people to learn. The problem is you have to find the right YouTubers to learn from. That's the problem. I'm not saying I'm that guy. You will hear me say the first thing out of my mouth many times is I'm not an expert. I'm not an attorney. I'm not an immigration officer. Use this channel as a guide. Use it as a guide to help you on your journey. Use it to find resources, like actual resources, the government websites, thaivisa.com. If you lawyers, integrity legal, things like that. Use that. That's what I want you to do on this channel. And I want you to do more life. I want you to get your butt out of whatever your 9 to 5 you're stuck in and get to Thailand or get to the Philippines or get to Cambodia or wherever. I want you to travel. I want you to enjoy life. I don't want you laying on your deathbed and having the same thing everybody else has, which is regrets. Okay. I want you to live. I want you to live. That's what I want you to do. Everybody. Gordon says, are you going to buy monthly BTS passes? Well, I have my bike, so I don't really, and I don't know, to be honest with you. I used to, but I don't know, Gordon. That's a good question. It is a good question. It depends on what I find to do downtown, and if I'm going to be down that way a lot. I got a big surprise coming for you guys, too, in a couple weeks. You guys are going to be shocked. There's going to be a video that's going to be made, and I'm going to get something done that I've never had done before. It's going to be great. All will go according to plan, I'm sure. So I'm looking forward to it. Ross says, I learned how to change the oil on my truck from YouTube. I learned how to put an alternator in a car from YouTube, to be honest with you. Travel TV says, put most everything on Snapchat, then PG stuff on Instagram, but I do have a YouTube channel, this channel here. Okay, cool, man. Cool. Shout out says, agree. Some direction is all that it takes sometimes. That's right. Looking to point people in the right direction is what we do. And if you think that's what we do, thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Always a good idea for the thumbs up. If you're a part of this family, if you're a part of the people that have been around DoMoreLife for a while, you know that a couple things. One, I'm not going anywhere. Two, the channel's not going anywhere. Three, we're going to keep going until we help as many people as possible. I don't know what the end game is with YouTube and DoMoreLife, but I do expect it to be a self brand. I expect the brand to be pretty much me, and eventually one day we'll branch off into other endeavors. Cody says, Ross, I became a machine tech about 12 years ago, and 50% of things I repaired in shop I learned off YouTube. I think my dad has learned a lot off YouTube as well in terms of machining and stuff. He's an engineer, and he's done the same thing. So it's been quite interesting, I would say, for him. Green Army's got the thumbs up, telling everybody to give thumbs up. Are you experienced? You got anything you want to throw up there? Any kind of good links? YouTube has become the visual Wikipedia. It has, as long as you keep it PG and keep everything rated, kind of low. And when I say low, I am not a PC person, but you have to be PC on this channel. And that's another thing. If you're going to comment on videos on this channel, you have to keep them PC. If you do not, I cannot post them because YouTube just got a big hit from the FTC. You guys can research that on your own. I'm not going to talk too much about it. Thanks for throwing the PayPal link up there. Are you experienced? Appreciate it. But it's going to change in January, okay? Because the FTC basically gave YouTube until January to get a few things sorted out. Now, most of it revolves around contents of people under the age of 13. And fortunately, we don't have to worry about that on here. So I don't think we're going to be affected too much, but it's still undetermined. There are a lot of theories going around about just how much impact that YouTube's new policies are going to have. Cody says we had 200 how-to manuals. I never opened one of them at that company. I believe it. Shout out says, please may I ask what subjects do you like to film most? Bangkok, I think, has a lot to offer content. Has a lot of content to offer. Yeah. I like everything, to be honest with you. I like to travel. I like to talk. I like to talk to people about traveling. I like to share my experiences is really the number one thing I like to do. So, that's kind of my thing, and showing people, Bangkok is going to be, awesome for me. Gordon says YouTube is great for fixing cars. Let's face it, mechanics aren't rocket scientists. That's funny. Sass, what's up, man? It's been a while since I've seen you on here. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Eddie says, well said about living life. I plan to live off my audiobooks by mid next year, back in Jomtien for me, or quieter life on the dark side. Nothing wrong with that. He's talking about Jomtien is a town just about 10 minutes away from Pattaya, and it's a good spot for retirees and for other people to live. So I think I think that would be a great idea, actually, Addie. Beach Hunter, I bought my rental house in Vegas from a YouTube video. First time I walked in was after closing. Wow, that's awesome. Green Army says, I like the food parts. I'm definitely going to be doing some street food videos for you guys. Definitely going to be doing that. Shout out says, and do you have a plan on what you were planning to film next? Mr. James, I love you, man. Thank you, brother, for the PayPal there. I know you don't mind me showing it, so I'll load it up here as soon as the email loads. There's my friend that I met last night, and there is his contribution. So thank you so much, James, or continuing to help the channel. Love you for it, man. And after beating you last night, just the respect I got for you is immense. I'm sorry I wasn't in a better mood. I was a little tired from work, but bro, I learned a lot from you last night. It was really, really good talking with you, and I hope we get to do it again at some point in time. So thank you very, very much. Let's see. And do you have a plan on what you're planning to film next? There's not much in the way of interviews with locals and tourists alike on YouTube personality. I like those types of videos. I may do that. I may not. I don't know. That has not been my forte so far. Possibly I get there. Probably that's not my main focus. So, maybe I get to that point. I don't know. It depends on how many people are willing to get in front of the camera. Sass says 3 people quit at work. I got the flu and mom is in the hospital with congestive. Oh my God. That's horrible, Sass. I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. We'll keep you in our thoughts, man. I hope everything works out for you and your mom. And wow, that's bad. I hope you're feeling better, and hope work gets better for you. That's terrible. Very sorry to hear that. Cody says, I love food blogs as long as I'm not hungry. I hear you, man. Shout out says, sorry, I'm a bit of a chatterbox. Just tell me to take a break. You're okay. There's James 20. He says 20 cents via PayPal. Yes, he did. And I very, very much appreciate it. Ross says YouTube also has great cooking videos. I learned to make tortillas when I could not find anywhere. Way to go, James. I also thank for the tip from the other day. Yeah. James is a very smart human being, and I really appreciated his suggestions and his advice, and of course his contribution. Really, really great guy. Really great guy. I was very impressed by meeting him. Cody says, shout out. Good questions. That's what the channel's about. Yeah, it's good questions. No problem. Lonzo, what's up, my friend? How are you? Good to see you, bud. And hope to see you sometime pretty soon. Shout out says, I appreciate you reading all of the comments. I don't know anyone else that does that. not only that you also address the comments. I try, man. I try for sure. Jason, thanks for posting the Teespring link. I do have a Teespring store if you're interested in DoMoreLife merchandise. There's all kinds of stuff there, from t-shirts to, I actually have, if you want a DoMoreLife family shirt, I made one on Teespring. You can pick that up. That always goes to help support the channel and get the brand out there. DoMoreLife is trademarked, in case you guys are curious about it. So you don't have to worry about anybody else selling DoMoreLife merchandise. If they do, that's probably not a good thing. Our experience says we are a community shout out, and everyone is included. That 100%. By the way, if you're having fun, thumbs up on the thumbs up button. Steve says, hey man, good morning. Hey Steve, good to see you. Glad you could drop by. Very glad you could drop by. Hope you're doing well. Nelson, hey man, love watching your videos from El Salvador. Awesome, dude. El Salvador is a place that I do want to visit because that part of Central America really interests me, and eventually I plan to make my way over that way at some point in time. So hopefully all that works out that way. Ross says, Do More Family could be popular in West Virginia, but for different. Oh man, you crazy. It's so crazy. So guys, the first week here has been about my relationship with Thailand, and I talked about living in this area of, I call it Bang Flat, but it's probably not right. Bang Plot, something like that. The Pink Lao area of Bangkok. The trust in people over here, the government, the employers, the people, all these things that you're going to have to deal with if you come over to stay for a long time. Your finances, you got to make sure you have a budget. You got to make sure everything's ready to go when you come here. Relationships with men and women, or whatever your preference is, make sure that you're prepared for an entirely different culture. And I would watch videos on dating in Southeast Asia or whatever country you're going to, because it's very, very different. Okay. What is your main purpose for being here? That's the number one thing you need to keep up front. If you want to live here, be prepared for the red tape, and that's talking about the visas and all the new paperwork and stuff that's come out. Cities to visit. I talked about Rayong, Bangkok, and Pattaya. Those are 3 cities that I've had the most time in since I've been here. So I really hope that you guys find that content interesting for sure. Alonzo says, good to see you. Tom just told me you went live. I'm in Gilligan City in Mindanao right now. Been here 3 days now. Cool place. There's like 5 waterfalls here, and going to check them out. Good for you, bud. Good for you, man. Have fun in the fields for sure. $5 PayPal right there. Thank you very much. I know who that comes from, so I won't put it up on the screen. But thank you for the $5 PayPal. I'll put up the $5, but I won't put up where it comes from. Let's do that right now. I got to have the name. Well, now it won't let me show it. Hang on. Okay, it's not pulling it up. Anyway, thank you very much for the $5 PayPal. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Cody says some blogs have 300 viewers. It's like trying to read the credits from a movie for some bloggers. Yeah, that's true. Tony Travel says, high five from my trekking in Nepal. Trekking in Nepal would be fun. Yes, that's what I said, Ross. I don't know where it is. Whatever. Nelson says El Salvador waits for you. I would love to come to some of the safer places in El Salvador. I know there are some places there that are not so safe. Actually, one of my Spanish tutors in college was from El Salvador. So, but she was also a very, very beautiful and intelligent girl. So she lived in a safer part of El Salvador. Yeah, I got a waterfall adventure too, Cody. That's true. Ross tried to kill me. Not really. Let me see here. Let me turn my air conditioning back down so I can get a little coolness going on. Fawad, what's up, man? Thought you would have disappeared for a while. Well, you know me. It's hard for me to disappear. Shout out says, I'm keen to learn more about accommodation for only 10K per month like yours. What internet websites would you recommend? Renthub.com. That's what I would recommend. Steve says, did a TM30 yesterday, lesson in patience. I bet so. I had to do one when I moved in. For me, it was actually quite easy. Ross says, Cody, the best part of the waterfall hike never got in the video. Yeah, I know. Alonzo, I'll be headed to Thailand around the 12th of next month. I'll update you, though. Sounds good, Alonzo. I hope to get to see you. Aubrey, what's up? Good to see you, Aubrey. Thanks for dropping by, and welcome to the live chat. We are just almost at the 1 hour mark, and this is not going to be one of those live chats that go on for 2 hours or so, because I do have plans today so I can go shoot content in Bangkok for you guys, and I think that you will be very pleased with the outcome of that results, or of those results, excuse me. And that will be content that I will edit and likely post next week. So we're finishing out the month of September, and September's been another good month because of you guys. Hey, Scott P, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Very good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. I was just talking about finishing strong in the month of September. Thanks to you guys. Going to be another good month for DoMoreLife. And actually, this month, we have generated enough in contributions to actually buy a little bit of equipment. So going to be looking at some new stuff this weekend, and I'm very, very excited about that. Plus, we've generated enough to take some excursions and get some stuff in. Ty, what's up, man? Hadn't seen you in forever. Let's I'm just kidding. It hadn't been forever. Let me go ahead and add you in there. We all know you get a wrench. Everybody's doing well, and I'm very, very glad that you are dropping by. It's good to see you. We're not cutting off yet, guys. I just wanted to let you all know that, we wasn't going to be on forever. Let's see. My goodness, been busy. I hear you, man. I completely understand. Travel TV says, I got to go. Jeremy, internet is spotty out here. Plus, need to get started on my documentary. I hear you, buddy. Take care, man, and best of luck to you. Safe travels. People been behaving? Absolutely. We got several moderators in here, several good moderators in here, and everybody's been doing very, very well. Contributions have come in generously again, and the people are doing just wonderful things for the channel, and I love them all for it. I really do. It goes. It makes my. I can't really explain it. It makes me feel valued, and I really appreciate that. When somebody spends their hard-earned money to help me make more content because they enjoy the content on the channel, that really tells me that it's that it's personal to them and it's something that they enjoy, and that's what I'm all about making. Yeah, Ty has a channel as well. I'm glad you put that up. Are you experienced? He has a channel. In fact, in case you guys didn't know, Ty was my first ever live stream guest on a live stream. So we talked for, I think it was about an hour and a half or 2 hours, and got to know him a little bit. It was wonderful. And he is one of the moderators that comes on this channel very, very frequently, and I appreciate him very much for it. Tony's Travel says, need to go, fellas. It's time to get some Blackpink playing while I'm hunting. Yeah, I hear you, man. Take care, Tony's Travels. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Jason says, thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, everyone. That would be great if you guys could subscribe. We are trying our best to get to 30,000 subscribers, and need you guys to help. The best way to do that is to share content. If you find any content on my channel enjoyable, or think it's something that your friends would enjoy, share it on Twitter, Facebook, whatever the case may be. that would be absolutely wonderful. And I saw that happen last month, and I saw a spike in subs. So we're continuously, slowly progressing and getting there. And definitely hit that notification bell if you're worried about missing content. Alonzo Sanchez, do you worry about travel advisories? That's a good question. Tommy says, hey guys, send your travel pics and short video clips to Jeremy. Yes, definitely. If you're a part of the DoMoreLife family, please send me video. The email is, somebody put my email up there, but it's in the description of the video, or it's in the it's on the channel page. One of the two. I can't, the about part of the channel is what I should have said. Lee says, have a great day. I guess you're moving on. So, okay, Lee, thank you so much for your contribution today. I really appreciate it very, very much. Thank you so much. Alonzo says, hey, Jeremy, you going to do a new cost of living video now that you moved to Bangkok? Yes, I will. I will definitely do that. Cody says, I tried to share some in an Asian travel Facebook channel. Got to go look if they approve them. Good luck. Some of those guys are really hardcore on all that stuff. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But with that being said, we'll kind of start wrapping it up. If any of you guys have any last minute questions for me or anything you want to say, anything you want to, anything at all, I'll give you a couple minutes here, and going to start to shut it down so I can go out and finally start shooting Bangkok content. I want to say thanks to everyone who has contributed monetarily to the channel today. You guys don't know how much I really, truly appreciate that. It's a very big deal, and it goes a long, 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 long way. Long-tail boat rides is definitely something I'm interested in doing. Are you experienced? I would also like to thank everyone who has joined the chat today and has just participated remotely. I want to thank those of you that share videos on this channel, because it really helps. Ross says, I've been to Bangkok on the 10th at I have to be. Okay, there you go. So if anybody wants to meet Ross, there you go. Stuck in Florida says Chinatown. Yeah, I got to get over that way to Chinatown. I definitely got to get over to Chinatown at some point. So with that being said, guys, yes, sub to Are You Experienced channel for sure. Please go subscribe to him and Ross's new channel and Maggie's channel. All of them are up in there. Hey, Darcy from Australia, you're welcome. Shout out. Whatever you do today, guys, be sure you do more life. I love you. I mean it. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.